Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, today I'm going to walk you through the process of sublimating onto a men's wallet. For this particular project, you will need the men's wallet, which is a sublimation blank. You can get them on Amazon. I'll have them linked in the description of this video tutorial. You can get 2 of them for $12. You'll also need a sublimation printer along with sublimation paper. I'm using the ASUP ink and paper. You'll also need the image of choice that you want to put on your wallet, and then heat tape, and of course your heat press or easy press or something like that to adhere it to your wallet. So this is what you're going to need, okay? So I have my image of choice here, and I have my image set at a size of 3.8 by 3.3. So you're just going to upload your image into Cricut Design Space. And you really don't have to use Cricut Design Space for this, guys. You can use any software that you can upload an image to and print it out, because we're just using Cricut just to print this. We're not doing anything special in Cricut. But since I had it up, that's what I went with. So again, my image is 3.8 by 3.3. We have it going in the landscape position. And so at this point, once you get your image uploaded into Cricut Design Space, go ahead and click on Make It. And we are going to change my material size to 8.5 by 11. And we're going to mirror. You're going to mirror your image. And then click Continue in the bottom right corner. We're going to send this to our printer. Now this is, again, is our sublimation printer, not the inkjet or laser type printers. And then once this comes up, I'm going to go in, I'm going to select my Epson Workforce 7720, which is my sublimation printer. I'm going to remove the bleed, and then I'm going to use the system dialog for my preferences here, our printer preferences. All right, so again, we're going to select the 7720. We're going to click on Preferences. We're going to use paper cassette 1, letter 8.5 by 11. On quality, we want that to say More Settings. You can always click that drop down arrow and select More Settings, which will send it all the way over to the far right. And then on More Options, I always deselect High Speed. And at that point, we're ready to go ahead and print. So I'm going to go ahead and get my paper loaded into my printer and get it printed out, and then we will finish up together. All right, guys, we have our image printed out here. So I'm just going to hand cut this out. So here is our image. This is our wallet. And so on these particular wallets, guys, it has a little cardboard inside of here. It tells you to leave that in there until you finish the sublimation. So we're going to leave that in there. But you are going to be sublimating on this white side. The other side is going to be your leather brown color. So you want to make sure that you place your image face down. So I'm going to try to get this just right so that I don't have any issue. here and that I have everything covered. I don't want any of the white, but I want to make sure I get all of my image in there. All right, so I think that's good. I was gonna take out most of his little see if I put it right there. It's gonna take out most of his little Spider-Man. I was gonna say Superman on his shirt, but it'll be fine. Just from that little insert, it's gonna look like Jamarius has half a body, but we're gonna go with it. All right, so I'm gonna use my heat tape to tape this down. Now they do recommend that you heat tape the brown part of the wallet. So I'm gonna put as much tape on here as possible on this back side, just to, and you know what, I'm really not, because of the fact that I'm not going to put the whole wallet in there. I'm only going to have half of it in there, if that makes sense. But I will put some heat tape over this top part that may have a little bend in it when I put it in my heat press. So I'm going to put it in my heat press like this, and I'm going to have this part sticking out. Okay, so I'm not going to put that part in. And then I'm going to use my Teflon sheet. I'm going to be using my Teflon sheet to help me with the I don't want no white. I don't want no white on here. And if I go up that far, I'm going to have some white. I'm going to come down some, y'all. I'm going to come down just a little bit because I do not want any white. All right, let's try that and see what that's going to look like. I think that'll be perfect. Right there. All right. Get a piece of heat tape to make sure this doesn't flip back over and that I don't get white. I don't want no white part sticking out. I want the whole wallet covered. All right, so now that I have that on there, better safe than sorry. This is what it looked like. Okay. So when I put it in my heat press, I'm going to have this part under the heat press and this part sticking out. That's going to be my ultimate goal. I'll try to get this taped as the best as possible. All right, I think we're good. We're going to go to the press, guys. And I'm going to use my Teflon sheet underneath here and on top. So I'm going to cover it just like this when I put it in the heat press, if that makes sense. The wallet, complete wallet will be covered. And yeah, so we're going to heat press this, guys. Let me make sure I got my time and temperature right. We're going to heat press this at 356 degrees Fahrenheit or 185 Celsius for 60 seconds. So let's go to the heat press. All right, guys, got the heat press going. It's almost at the temperature that we need it. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not going to end up with white on here. So I think I got it, y'all. I think it looks good. I'm going to take and put the Teflon sheet on it. just like that, so that I have part of it sticking out, but for the most part it's going to be covered, if that makes sense. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. And we're going to heat press it just like that. I don't see a need to really keep the whole thing or to put the whole thing in there. So as long as we got it all covered, I think we're going to be good. Now, some people have said that when they did these, the plastic melted on here. So we are going, that is why I went ahead and put that Teflon on that side. I might need to cover that little part right there though. Let's put some tape on that. We will put some tape on that part. Just to be safe. To be safe, y'all. Because y'all can tell this is my first time doing this. And I got the idea because of Father's Day for my son. I know some of you might have wanted to know why I said in my last video that I wasn't going to do any Father's Days. And that's because I never knew my father. And according to my mom, he is deceased. So no need for me to do all that stuff. But I'm going to do this for my son. Alright, so I'm going to place that back in. We're going to hope for the best, y'all. I think it's going to be good. I really do. I think it's going to be good, y'all. Alright, so the heat press is almost where we need it to be. It's at 175 Celsius. And we need it to be at 185. So I'm going to pause you and I'm going to come back when it's ready. Alright, I think we're good. So we're going to go ahead and press this and hope for the best, guys. Alright, so we got 60 seconds. I'll bring you back when we get about 60 seconds out. 5 seconds out. Alright, about 5 seconds out. Go ahead and cut that off. And we are going to take a looky wookie. If I can kind of see a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to take it over to my desk and we're going to take a look and see what we got. Alright guys, we are back and we have our wallet here. So I'm going to go ahead and take all this tape off. It does look like I did get a little bit of the white showing, which I did not want. So y'all know me, I might go back in. I might go back in just to fix that little corner. So we're going to take off this tape. All this tape that we put on here. Oh, it turned out good. Oh my God. It's like you just walked to the store and bought a wallet, y'all. He's gonna love this. He is going to love this. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can get this other little corner here. I'm just taking off the plastic from the side that I used to cover up the plastic piece in here. And when I say I taped it good, I taped it good. This heat tape is like a part of its family now. get it. Oh yeah, I highly recommend you put that heat tape on that side where this plastic is. I highly recommend you do that because you can tell that it would probably melt that. I'm trying to get this tape off without damaging the wallet. This is not like they're expensive wallets. Just trying to get all that tape off. All right, so we got our plastic still intact, guys, as you can see. All right, so no damage there. And oh my God, it looks amazing. I got one more little piece of tape to take off here. All right, so at this point, you can take that white insert that you have that they recommend you leave in until you finish heat pressing. I'm gonna take that out. Oh Lord, doors. All right, I think it's another little piece right here. That's the part that I said would take out a part of my grandson's Spider-Man costume, but it's better than taking out his face. I'm gonna have to get some tweezers to see if I can get down in here and get this little paper. Hold on. Got one little piece of paper down in here that is giving me a run for my money. Let's see if I can get it now. All right, there we go. All right, so we got it all out. It did good. Okay, so I got a little bit of white. I don't mind that part right there, but right here, I got a little bit of white. So y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna take and put my, it's not a deal breaker, but I don't like it. I didn't want no white. So I'm going to take and put a little piece of the color part back on there and I'll go back in. I got like a little piece right here that I can actually, I might have to print off a little piece, but I'm gonna cover that up with that same orange that I used around the border because I don't want any white showing. Said I don't want no white, and that's what I mean. It turned out good. Look, guys. It turned out really, really good. So this is a collage of images that my son had on his Facebook page with him and his son. And so that's the little part right here that I said took out the middle part of my grandson's little Spider-Man, but he'll be fine. It didn't take out his face, so at least we still got his face in there. But that's like my favorite picture of him and his son. But it turned out really nice. There we go. Great idea for Father's Day. Doesn't take that long. Um, and for the most part, I got it pretty much covered. So for the little area that I see a little bit of white, I'm gonna put it back in there and fix that. But what I was gonna tell you is that the little packaging that it comes in, you can take and place it right back in the packaging. I always get that sticky side that sticks to whatever I'm trying to put it back in there. But once you get it done, guys, you can put it right back in that plastic and you'll have a nice men's wallet for your Father's Day. So this is an idea that you guys can use for Father's Day. You can make your image smaller if you do want that white around there. But me personally, I don't. So like I said, I'll go in and fix mine because I don't want that. And yeah, overall, not a bad idea at all. And there is absolutely no melting or anything, as you guys could see. I had no melting, no images. And like I said, I will link these in the description of the video tutorial. Great time for you to get them for Father's Day. You get 2 for $12. And yeah, it sublimated well with no damage or anything to the little plastic there. And that's it. All right. So again, image of choice. I told you the sizing of the image. I had my image set at, I think it was 3.8 by 3. Let me make sure. I had the image size set at 3.8 by 3.3. And you're going to also need, like you saw, heat press, sublimation printer. This is sublimation ink, not inkjet ink. And I heat pressed it at 185 degrees. Yeah, 185 degrees Celsius for 60 seconds. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. But I am going to go in and fix that, okay? But yeah, that's it, guys. So another great idea for Father's Day. If you have any questions, chime in the comments and let me know if there was any part of the video tutorial that was not clear. Let me know. Another thing I want to show you guys is that on last night, I sublimated some lip earrings, and I think they turned out so cute. They have like the little flower thing going on. So chime in the comments and tell me what you think. They're double-sided, but I just thought that sunflower idea was so cute on the lips. Okay. But chime in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about the process, let me know and I will answer you. Also, look at my previous video tutorial because I do have a drawing that will be going throughout the end of June for one of my lucky subscribers. So you could be that lucky subscriber. So check that video tutorial out. And yeah, if you guys are currently in my Facebook group, I want to thank you guys so much for following me via Facebook. And if you would like to join my Facebook group, I will have it linked in the description. All you have to do is click on that link, Honduras Cricut and Creative Crafters, and agree to the Facebook group rules, and we'll get you into the group. And then if you are currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you show via YouTube. If you are seeing me for the first time and you like my method of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, because the more the merrier. All right. But don't forget that drawing that I have on my previous video tutorial that talks about inkjet and sublimation vinyl. Okay. And one of my lucky YouTube subscribers will be winning their own 20 sheet of inkjet and sublimation vinyl, which is hard to get your hands on if you don't live in Dallas, Texas. Okay. So that could be yours. All right, guys. All right, so that is it. And you guys know my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing night. Bye.